The Philistines were preparing to go to war with Israel. King of the Philistines said to David, "You'll march with me. I want you and your men to be my personal bodyguards." David said, "Good. Now you will see what my men and I can do." The day came when all the Philistine military units met at a certain place so they could present themselves in review as they prepared for war. The Philistines' commanders were shocked when they saw David and his men there. They said, "These men can't go to war with us. You need to send them home." King says, "David has defected from Israel. He's been loyal to me ever since. I have no reason to doubt their loyalty." The commanders became angry. "Send them home. This is the one they sing about. Saul has killed his thousands, but David has killed his tens of thousands. Oh no, they might turn against us in the middle of the battle. Well, that would be a good way to regain favor with Saul." King went to David and said, "You are an honorable man, but my commanders don't trust you. You'll have to go back to Ziklag." David was shocked. "What have I done to deserve this? I have been loyal to you ever since I came here." The king says, "Yes, I know. But my hands are tied. You have to leave in the morning." So David and his men left the next morning and they went back to Ziklag, only to find that foreign raiders had come and had destroyed the city. They took everything, including the wives and children of all the men. David's men yelled in anguish. They cried until they could cry no more. Some of them wanted to stone David. But God stood by him and protected him. David prayed, "Lord, should I go after them? If I do, will I catch them?" The Lord said, "Go. You'll get back everything you lost." So David and his 600 men chased after the raiders. They went to a certain point when they had to stop because 200 of his men were just simply exhausted. So they left all the supplies with the 200, and the 400 rushed on after the raiders. They came to a place where they found a slave. He had been a slave of the raiders, but he had gotten sick, so they just left him to die. He hadn't eaten for 3 days. They gave him food and water and helped revive him. Finally, David said, "Can you lead us to the raiders?" He said, "I can lead you to the raiders, but you must promise me. First of all, you must promise me that you will not kill me. Secondly, you must promise that you'll not give me back to them." David agreed. The slave led David and his army directly to the raiders. They were celebrating for all the plunder they had gotten from the Philistines and from the Israelites. Suddenly, David attacked without warning. His men just about killed all of the raiders. Only a few were able to escape. They got back everything that they had lost, including their wives and children. They went back to where the 200 men were watching the supplies. The 400 said, we can give the 200 back their wives and children, but the extra plunder that we got, they weren't with us. They didn't go to battle. David said, no, that's wrong. That is wrong. God gave us a great victory today, and we will share equally with those who stayed by the supplies so that we could fight. And so, it became a law in Israel from that day forward. David took his men and all their things back to Ziklag. Shortly thereafter, he sent some of the extra plunder back to many of the towns in Israel.